Alright, mateys. Yeah. Bilge pump blues, that's for sure. You know, bilge pumps do stop working. It's not a big deal. You cut the wires, you get some, butt connectors, you crimp it up, you're good to go, right? That's what I thought. Well, I guess what happened is my stuffing box does need to be repacked. I mean, it's dripping a little bit. Now, a couple years ago, I tightened it up a little. Everything was fine. But when I came back from my last trip, I didn't check the bilge. I didn't check, in the lazarette where I can see the stuffing box and that. I just thought, hey, everything has been fine. Left the boat, was gone for about 2 weeks, I guess, because we had family visiting and things. Come back, look at this. This was really all the way to the top. The pump had stopped working. So I got the hand pump, I pumped it right out. Now this bilge I found out it holds about 15, maybe 18 gallons of water. That's quite a bit of water over a couple of weeks. So I really need to get that stuffing box fixed, but I don't want to do it in the water because I did try to tighten it a little bit, but it's been so long since I've worked on that. It's just so corrosive. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on it and tension on it, have something break while it's in the water. So I just need to keep an eye on it. I did get it almost to where it was before, just a drip every now and then. So hopefully that's okay. But here's what the problem wound up being. All right, why did the bilge pump go out? Why did that fill up? Well, I ordered a new bilge pump, pumped it out, ordered a new bilge pump. It's going to take 2 days to get here because I didn't want to pay for overnight. No big deal. It comes in, I wire it up, flip the switch, turns right on. Now, put some water in the bilge to test it, turns on. It's not emptying the bilge. I'm thinking, what the heck? Did I wire this in reverse? Is it not working right? So I got the bucket, put some water in it, took the bilge pump out, stuck it in the water. Water flowing out like a madman. I mean, it was really pumping it hard. So I know the wiring was right. Hook it back up, flip it on. Nothing. What? All right, so I piddle around. Okay. Now, flip it, switch back on. It starts pumping, but it's not going out. So I'm thinking, well, what the heck? How can that be? So I took the hose off the pump, took off the backflow preventer, got the water hose, put it on there, ran it as hard as I could, trying to, clear out whatever blockage might be there. Nothing coming out the back. So I got the backflow preventer off, so I thought, all right, let me try the other way. Maybe I just can't see it. So I go out to the stern of the boat, put the hose up to the discharge, turn it on, let it run a little bit. Looks, water's coming back out. I don't know. Come in, look at where the depth of the water in the bilge pump. Water's not flowing that way. All right, so now I got a small wire snake. I take the wire snake. I start running that through it. I get about halfway, man, and it just is not going to go any further. And I'm thinking, all right, this hose, the way they hooked it up is it comes out the bilge, goes to the port side, runs underneath another cabinet, goes behind the fuel tank, then comes out, wraps back around, and then goes out the center of the stern of the boat. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe it's just that this hose is so snaking around. So I take the wire snake, I go to the outside the boat, the stern of the boat, I start running that through. Again, I get about halfway, It's not moving. Now, this is one of those big black hoses with the wire reinforcement. How does something get blocked in that? I don't know, but I spent over an hour trying to get that cleared out and running. No go. All right, so I'm going to run a new hose. I'm going to run it differently too. I'm going to run it a shorter distance, not wrapped all around. Then I go to Home Depot, they don't have it. They go to Ace Hardware, they don't have it. I forget, there was another place. Anyway, a 3/4 inch hose, and what I'm using is the clear reinforced hosing because I'm going to run it right out through the straight back underneath the engine, and I can keep an eye on it. Maybe I should get the reinforced. I don't know. I think that's a little overkill for a bilge pump. But anyway, so that's going to be 2-day shipping. All right, well, I got to come to the boat every day and check. Now, it's not dripping much. I get to the boat each day, turn the bilge pump on. I don't want to leave it running. I can't leave it running because where's the water going to go? You know, it's just going to keep circulating. So, turn the bilge pump on. Nothing happens. Flip the switch off, flip it back on, it goes on, it pumps the water out. Now I'm thinking to myself, this is not right. How can it only work part-time? How can I sleep at night or go away not knowing if that bilge pump is going to work or not? So I spend maybe about an hour and a half testing it all different ways and stuff with very mixed results. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Well, if sometimes it doesn't, it's time to ship that puppy back. So I'm returning that. I ordered another bilge pump, and that's coming the next day. But I'll tell you, look at this, guys. All right, I think the same company makes all of these. It's just a matter of boxing. All right, here's the box of the new one. Here's the box of the old one. Look pretty similar except for the color of it, doesn't it? Look at the side of the box. Looks the same. Well, you can't really see it on here. When I looked at the instructions, they were exactly the same word for word, page for page. I mean, I think it's a luck of the draw if you get one of these things that work. I probably should have gone with a name brand. Next time, if I have to do another one, I will. But anyway, I got this hooked up. You know, the wiring is real easy. Got the hose run. That was pretty easy too. Put water in the bilge. Working fine. Tried it 3 or 4 times. Everything is good. But you know, maybe a 1-hour project wound up being 5 days? Come on. I mean, you know, I have things like this happen to me at home. I don't expect to have that happen on the boat too. Yeah, right. Happens all the time. But now everything is working. It's going good. Now, well, I got to clean everything up. But at least now I can sleep at night. Well, until next time, guys, happy and safe boating to you, your family, and friends. And check your bilge frequently.